We are a family who for the last 4 years has been renovating a house in Portugal. That is not finished yet and we'll be back building there in the spring, but right now we're in Africa, starting on a new family project.
Mum?
Yeah?
Why is not changing colour?
And it has been a very busy few weeks. You could say we've hit the ground skidding.
Ah, look at that! Did it! Keep going, keep going!
Dad, I'm gonna need a new friend.
Nobody chasing butterflies. Hello everybody and welcome to Zim. I'm so excited to have you guys here, so thank you so much for joining us. We have been settling in for the last week, as you've seen, and now that we've caught you up on all of the big highlights, monkeys in the garden, chameleons, manakis, lizards, geckos, chickens, all of the stuff, we need to get to work. As you guys know, we have purchased an old property here that needs a ton of work. And I'm sure if you've been with us for a while, you won't be even a little bit surprised to learn that the first problem we have is to do with off-grid water.
What's really frustrating?
God, I was not expecting that.
That tap is connected to... That's bad.
And the first job John's going to be doing is plumbing.
Nightmare. All right, so what have we got? We've got a water system that's failing completely. Nothing is working here. You turn the taps, no water comes out. At the moment, what we've got is a borehole. That's basically a hole that's drilled into the ground, and it goes down into the ground, into the bedrock to about 40-45 meters. And that means basically we've always got water coming out of the ground. We've got 2 water tanks high up on the rock, and that gravity feeds the entire water system of the house. But both of the water storage tanks up on those rocks have got holes in them. And those holes aren't at the top, they're right at the very bottom, and I'll show you exactly why. Come with me and have a look. So up here, past the gorgeous smelling yesterday, today and tomorrow's, is that the right word?
That is.
Perfect. We've got a nice palm and a fantastic view. We've also got 2 water tanks. Both of them at the moment are totally empty. So the plan is, first of all, first and foremost, there are a few things on my mind. The first thing is we've got to get water up and running. The electricity is coming from the solar panels, so that's really working very, very well. We've also got off-grid water heaters as well. Solar geysers up on the roof, they work really, really well. But we've got to get water from here into the house, and that's going to involve putting in new water tanks. What you can see has happened here previously is that the old water tanks that have been put here have split, both of them at the bottom. And the reason why they've split is because the weight of 10,000 litres of water is 10,000 kilos, and 10,000 kilos is jolly heavy. And the bottom of that water tank just couldn't take it, so it's split wide open. And it's the same up on that water tank up there. So I bought a new water tank. First job is to put out a platform so that we can stick the water tank on it, replumb it, brilliant. And then we'll be hay and away. And then after that, we'll be looking at other projects that are really important and really urgent to make sure that we're safe on this property.
Hey, but you guys, if you watched the tour of this property when we first introduced it to you all, you are going to notice such a huge difference. So when we were here last time, everything was so dry. It was at the end of the Zimbabwean winter, which is when there's absolutely no rain. So it was very dusty, it was very dry. Everything felt like kind of hazy. And I remember there were a few comments being like, oh, it looks a bit dry and dusty. It doesn't look as beautiful as Portugal with that lush green mountainside. Well, have a look at it now. Everything has burst to life. All the trees have their leaves again. Everything is flowering. I wish I could put the smell through the camera because it is incredible. This whole garden smells like perfume because we've got roses and yesterday and today and tomorrow's, and it's just beautiful, isn't it, love? We've kind of landed going, wow. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy the contrast from what you saw the first time that you were here.
What is it?
Isn't it an amazing thing to think that we're all under the same sky? And that sometimes things can look completely different to what they did before, but somehow feel so familiar too.
You found him?
Where's the hole?
That was beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful. It's so I think, Dad, you know what happened? I
What?
think a fox came.
So our very first purchase here in Portugal, with the exception of a couple of chairs and a fridge,
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Should we do that again?
Nah.
Okay.
Just go with it.
This is the water tank. It's 5,000 litres and we've got to work out how to get this water tank from here up on the top of those rocks. Let's do it. Nearly tripped over a dog.
So in case anybody's wondering how Obi's doing, here he is. Obi, come. How's life in Africa? And you might be feeling like you're seeing double. Hello, buddy. This is Kavuli, who is my brother's dog. We are babysitting him for a bit because my brother's gone camping. And this is little Obi, obviously. And this is a very settled, very, very happy border collie who spent Christmas with 9 other dogs having an absolute ball.
All right, let's just, if you put your finger there for me. Thanks, darling. Okay, that's pretty neat. It's not a very big footprint. That's only 1.8 meters. So that means we're going to have to make a square up there. That's about 2 meters square.
Okay, cool. However, there is a cement shortage in Zim at the moment, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah, so to say that we've kind of hit the ground skidding, I think would be apt. You know, we arrived, we were so happy to be here, obviously, and so excited, and so much of it is just beautiful, you know, to have the monkeys.
Those monkeys. That's it, they've come to say.
Look, there's even a cute little baby.
All of the wildlife in the garden, to be close to my family. We've seen them loads, obviously, over the festive season, but this hasn't been super easy. So we've been kind of keeping the boys' bathwater to fill the toilet, and you know the toilet needs to be filled by hand. I actually think the toilet's broken, so the cistern's not filling anymore. And it's just been like, oh gosh, you know, we've kind of left the comfort of Portugal and we've come here and we've taken on another project, and that's to be expected, isn't it? That there's going to be teething problems. And
That's why we
what
bought
we
it.
need to, yeah, exactly, and that's what we wanted. We wanted something that we could really sink our teeth into, that could give us a whole heap of purpose here, and that we could make our own. So we're really excited. I tell you one thing I'm the most excited about is getting a lick of paint on that house. So watch out for that because it'll be in the next few weeks. But anyway, right now we need to go and see if we can find some cement in town and then come back and we'll get started with getting this build going and hopefully having water in our house in the next couple of days. What do you
Love
think?
it. Yeah, love it. That's the ambition anyway. 2-day project.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for this first episode from Zim. I'm loving that this new adventure is coming with a new year. I am such a culprit of trying to start a million new things in January, and often it's really hard to stick to a lot of things. However, one thing that we were determined to bring with us from Portugal was our trusty friend, our canister of AG1. AG1 is a daily supplement that replaces the need for individual multivitamins, probiotics, and other supplements. For less than $3 a day with a subscription, you're getting more than $7 worth of supplements in just one scoop. All you got to do is put 1 scoop of AG1 powder into about 12 ounces of water, give it a shake, and just like that, you're supporting yourself in the best way possible for the new year. Now, is if you head to drinkag1.com/thenewbys, you're going to get a welcome kit, which includes this canister, the scoop, the shaker, and the vitamin D3 K2 drops, which for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere right now are super important this time of year. You'll also get sample packs of AG1's new flavors. AG1 is a mix of over 75 different minerals, vitamins, prebiotics, probiotics, and adaptogens, which support your immune health, your digestive system, and your overall energy and bodily functions. It's clinically shown to improve the gut microbiome, which is so important to your overall well-being. If you order before the 14th of January, you also get a free AG1 duffel bag while stocks last. Head to drinkag1.com/thenewbys.
Okay, so here we are back up at the rock looking for the right place to site the new tank. Now, if we look behind us, up there would be the ideal place. I'm just not sure about it. And the reason for that is, well, it's pretty sketchy all the way up there. And the 5,000 litre tank that we've got is quite a lot larger than that 1,000 litre tank, which we've got up there at the moment. So probably that's not the best place to be looking at siting a new tank. This one here, this 10,000 litre tank, we can see it from the kitchen window. That's also not ideal. So what I'm thinking about is coming a little bit further back. I really want to keep this space here for some sort of a decking so that we can enjoy that view a little bit later on when we really start to get stuck in here. So for now, I think the best place, sorry for spinning everybody around so much, the best place to start is on this piece of solid rock right here. So I'm going to go and mix some cement, get some cement all sorted out, and we'll start laying some bricks, getting some level lay of the land.
How are you going to get the tank here?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I'm not sure yet.
How are you even going to get it past the house?
Do you think we should try and get the tank here first before we start building anything?
I do, yeah. To get the tank round here, it's past the kitchen. There's so many rocks. There's that roof. Even round here, you've got that small gate. The only other way is down like right behind the property, but then it's like a 20-foot rock you've got to get it up. It's a huge tank. Just manoeuvring it's going to be a nightmare. I really don't think you're going to get it up there. Like, I've doubted you in the past, darling, and you proved me wrong, but I think this one might be a stretch.
She's got a point. Let's see whether we can get that tank around here first. Before women are so sensible, aren't they?
Look at this space. You want to get a like 2-meter tank through here, around this rock, and then you got to get it through here. Like this isn't big enough. So
Yeah,
you
but
have
this
to be
that space
lifting
is
it
big
over.
enough.
Yeah. How are you going to have 2 people there?
There are more than 2 people here.
Need some help?
You bet I need some help, boys. Come on. Come round the back here. Roll it. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Look, even. I mean, those boys are super strong. Okay, off you go, boys. Push it. Push.
Well done, boys.
Well, how are we going to get through the wall?
Okay, we're gonna wait now. Who's got a hammer?
No, man. I know. Follow me. And I'm going to get the chainsaw.
You got a sec? Yo, you both got one. That's good news.
But you're not going to smash it up, are you?
No. Right. That way.
The last time is better.
Okay, do that.
Dad, do you need some help?
Oh, sorry, I do, but perhaps this isn't the right one for you to be helping with.
So everybody, this is coffee.
Okay, all right, Coffee. How do we lift these off? Do they just lift up, or how does it work? Or should we drop it, or is it gonna? How's it gonna go? Oh, it's heavy, huh?
Oh.
That's fine.
Yep, I got it. Okay, careful, because.
You okay there, Coffee?
Ready? Yeah.
We love it.
Stand back. Come, boys, come here, please.
Okay, let's just take
Good work, everybody. What do we say, boys? Teamwork makes the
Teamwork.
dream work.
But Dad, but Dad, how's gonna fit through this gap?
500 euros this cost, by the way.
Mom,
How easily is it to make a hole in this thing? You're right there, love.
Dad, I'm okay. I think we need the big guys with the big tummies.
The big tummies.
Slow down, boys. Yep.
Coffee's got a plan. Well done, everybody. Yay! We've got these guys, they've got power.
Yeah, main power.
Many power. And we got you.
Power.
It's great.
Just cut it through, Dad.
No, I'm not going to get squashed, my love.
Yes.
High five. What about a high five for the guys?
High five.
High five for Coffee. Yeah. Oh, that was a big one, buddy. And yet again, I am proven wrong. Well done, guys. That was pretty epic.
Dad, Mama, we did it.
This should be good, love, because it'll be slightly less visible from the house, won't it?
Yeah, my hope is that we won't see it even a little bit, you know?
That would be really cool. We might have mentioned, but there is currently a cement shortage in Zimbabwe, so the more bricks we can put into this platform, the better, so that we have to use very little cement. We actually robbed a couple of bags from my dad this morning, and he really needs them for his own project. So hopefully the shortage sorts itself out and we can crack on again. Well, and we can replace them so that he can crack on again. But anyway, for now, we want to try and use as much, as I say, bricks and kind of other stuff to build this platform as we possibly can. Oh, well done, big man.
Oh, big one.
Whoa, you gonna be able to carry it all the way there?
Loads of these farm bricks lying around the farm all over the place. So we'll make use of those.
We've got a big brick.
Wow, well done. Great work.
Do you know what I've just been pondering while standing in these rocks? You've got so many little cave systems and nooks and crannies, and it's fascinating to just watch the wildlife that lives around here, you know, all these little lizards and stuff. And it's just made me think about how ancient these rocks are and how we on this property have got evidence of human presence here that dates anything from 2 to 10,000 years ago, which is quite remarkable. And I just love to think of those people who were here, you know? Let's say 2,000 years ago, for argument's sake. What did it look like around here? It must have all just been forest and thick with vegetation and teeming with wildlife. They would have been lions and elephants and leopards and all sorts of things surrounding what is now our home. And it's quite incredible to think of how much it's definitely how much it's changed, you know. But to feel the history and the presence of the life that's come before us in these rocks is really, really special. And I feel really grateful to be the custodians of such an incredible place. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's going good.
Good.
Okay. Yep. The good thing about this is, okay, first real project on the farm. It's just the base of a water tank. We're never going to see it because it's mostly going to be underground. So I'm pretty relaxed with how it goes together, as long as it's structurally very strong and big enough and flat enough. That's all I'm looking for today.
John learned how to lay a brick through trial and error. Sorry about that. This is him with Crusoe, aged about 1, building a wall in our first Portugal house. And here he is again, putting some water into his couch swimming pool creation. And here again, doing his best to tidily put a render on the Hobbit house he built from bricks. Anyway, it's enough to say that John's not a bricklayer, so this kind of bricklaying project really suits him well. Let's aim for rustic and be delighted with a solid foundation for that water tank.
And then he's gonna walk the tank in right here.
He is, yeah, but first you've got to make a whole platform nice and flat for the tank.
That's right, right in place.
Oh, well done, good work. That's great.
Well done, buddy.
Well done. Well, I'll put those final bricks in.
Dad,
Yeah.
I wanna show you what I just did.
Okay.
Me too.
Oh, I see you finished it for me, boys. Thank you.
You're really nosy, these chickens. What are you doing in my kitchen? Get out. Get out.
Good morning, everybody. A start of another day. We're just going to really quickly finish off that foundation for the water tank, and then we'll be heading into town to buy some plumbing bits and pieces and start connecting everything up. So we'll just crack straight on with it, I think, and lay a few more bricks, mix some cement, and see where we are in a few hours' time.
Hi, love.
Hello, darling.
How's it going?
Pretty well.
Wowzers, look at that.
We'll get in there.
You've got a wall. You've done a lot this morning already.
Yeah. We go 2 meters close to there, so that is the last brick.
Are you going to have enough cement?
Yeah, I hope so. I think
Okay.
we've got another sack after that.
Okay, cool.
I think, anyway.
So day 2 of the build. We're hoping that by day 3 we can put a water tank on that platform and actually have water in the house again. It is getting a little bit tiring having to scoop water out of bathtubs to flush toilets and stuff. But it's been a really good lesson in just how much better we could manage water usage in our homes. Because when you have to do it, you manage. You know, you can scoop water from a bathtub into the toilet. And then that water has a double use, doesn't it? It doesn't just bath and then go down the drain. It baths and then it flushes your loo. Surely that's a better way to live. Anyway, now that everything that we have here is completely off-grid, you know, we have to rely on this borehole. Without it, we have no water on this property. So this water is super precious and it needs to be taken care of and it needs to be managed very, very carefully. Because if we lose it and we finish it, well, I don't actually know what we would do. So yeah, we've got to be really careful. Right, well, I am back in the house, just briefly, getting the boys more mango. It's mango season here in Zimbabwe, and they are absolutely delicious. You can buy a tub like this, it's about twice the size of that, for about $1 on the side of the road, because the trees are quite literally dripping in them, and the boys love them. But we've actually got 3 different varieties of mangoes at the moment, in case you guys find this interesting. These really delicious ones, they are, they're very small, they're quite stringy, but they're very tasty. We've also got these ones,
Big one.
which are kind of bigger, rounder, just as delicious. And then in town at the shops, you can get those ones which are probably the more familiar ones to you, which are, well, that's the same. Anyway, you know the ones that like the big ones with the orange skin? So yeah, we are thriving on mango season. The house is pretty much the same as it was when we left last time. We haven't managed to put much furniture in at all. It's currently a mess. I need to tidy up. But here we go. That's how we're looking in the lounge. We did manage to bring a rug with us from Portugal, so that's made a bit of a difference. And we're hoping to get some furniture this week, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Anyway, right now, I thought I'd take the boys over to the greenhouse. I haven't been in there for a few days.
And
We've got
at the
peppers going.
corner there's massive carrots.
Massive carrots. Got massive carrots. But I think...
And cucumbers.
And cucumbers, yeah, that's true. We've had loads of cucumbers. Anyway, so just, I want to go and have a look in there. I think some of the tomatoes have fallen off their stakes and their vines and just needs a little bit of maintenance. And I'll show you guys what's going on and what the plan is for that part of the farm, because that's going to be the next project that we get stuck into once the water sagas are finished.
Let's check them. Let's see if they were there.
We're not pulling out the carrots, okay? Because you've been pulling out all of the carrots when they're too small. Okay? I absolutely love this staircase that runs down through the rock. It's so beautiful. You want to stay here forever now? And it's so beautiful as it comes up to the house. We're going to also get a lick of paint onto the house fairly soon, so that we don't have to look at the turquoise anymore. It's really not my colour. Right, so here we are. This is the greenhouse. Let me put you guys on wide angle and I'll explain what the plan is here. First things first, this is all going to go. This Durawall This is the wall that runs all the way around the garden. That's also going to go, and this is the area that's going to become lawn, and we're going to put the gardens all the way up to the top into the rocks. We're also going to get rid of this old garage and knock that down. No picking anything till I get in there, please. So yeah, the plan is to knock this down and take it away, and then we'll be left with the greenhouse. Now the greenhouse is a bit of an eyesore, but we have got monkeys around and they come onto the property most days and they are a real nuisance. So many people that live in this area can't grow vegetables because the monkeys come in and steal all of the food. So we don't want that. The greenhouse is actually super useful. They got in the other day and ate all of the watermelons. So we had to plant some decoys for Sawyer because he was so excited to come and see the watermelons. But anyway, they got into the greenhouse. We need to keep the greenhouse, but we'd like to make it look a little bit prettier. So we've got a really good plan. First of all, though, before I tell you that, I'm going to go in, make sure the boy's not causing chaos. What, sweetie? Tomatoes are ready? Yeah.
I'm not going to eat it though.
Okay.
It's gross.
Do they taste a bit bitter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we need to try grow different kinds of cucumbers. Okay, let's have a look, see what we got.
Coffee is the best, Mom, now. Now the cold coffee, the vegetable coffee.
Well, let's just pick a bunch of that, shall we? Have that at lunchtime as well.
Tomatoes are overgrown.
I love it. Nice work, dude. Right, you got it? Right, that's a very full wheelbarrow. You want me to help you get over the step? Okay, and remember, Sawyer, your job is to shut the door so the monkeys don't get in, okay? Here's a tap. Perfect. Right. What we want to do is take all the leaves off them, so we just have the fruits, and put the leaves on the side so we can put it on the compost.
Dad, look.
Right, so before we leave the greenhouse with our produce, let me explain what our plan is here. You see this brick wall? That is made with red farm bricks. They are amazing and they are very, very cheap. So once we've knocked this down, the plan is to continue that wall out here. And over here, let me make you wide angle. Over here, put a beautiful stone arch. Sorry, not stone, a beautiful brick arch, which will go into the greenhouse. And then extend that red brick wall all the way around the greenhouse so that it kind of looks a little bit like a walled garden. Plan is that the lawn will come all the way up here and go right up to that wall so that it's kind of part of the garden, you know, and then you walk through the archway and into the greenhouse. And once that is all done and all of this landscaping is kind of settled and established and doing what we want it to do, we will then move into the house. And I think the first thing John's going to do in there is build us a new kitchen, but it's going to be completely different from anything you guys have seen him build before. So I'm not going to say anything too much more for now. Just watch this space. Good work. Right. Careful, Sawyer. Watch step, watch step. That's it. That's it. Good work, guys. You are amazing, my boys. Look at you go.
I told you he's so strong.
You are so strong. Do you think you could have done that water tank by yourselves?
Yep. Should
Well done.
This is really heavy, Mom. Nice and shiny and beautiful. There's some house around. Okay. Go in.
Well done.
Okay, well, it's not the straightest wall, that's for sure, but it's definitely a very level platform, and I'm chuffed about that. So next step, I'm gonna go and cut some rebar into strips. We'll put the rebar down, we'll put concrete over the whole platform, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll be ready to put the water tank on. I've been up and down here 3 times with a 35 kilo sack on my back with gravel, and I got down and I started shoveling more and I was like, I'm just going to carry some wood up next time. It's really, really far down there as well, hey? You're coming a long way.
Well, on that note, here we are, hopefully wrapping up the first phase of our very first project here in Zimbabwe. What do you guys reckon? Have we got water next week? We'll be back with you all on Friday over on TheNewbys Explore, our travel channel, and then over here on TheNewbys on Sunday with more of this journey from Zimbabwe. We can't wait to keep sharing it with you, and if you're new around here, then please don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free, and it just makes it easier for you guys to find our videos. And in case you're on the hunt for more newbie chaos and creation, I'll link one of our favorite episodes at the end of this video. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We love you guys, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Happy?
Happy.